me when.
Started.
I want you to picture this for a second. It's 5 a.m. A single mom wakes up before the sun. She's packing lunches, dressing a half-asleep toddler, rushing across town to make the daycare cutoff, and praying nothing goes wrong today. But one schedule change, one call-in, one mandatory last-minute meeting could cost her not just her paycheck but her childcare spot, and that means everything falls apart. Many of us know someone living exactly like that. Some of us grew up with a single parent, some of us work with him every single day. And whether we realize it or not, their stress spills into workplaces, schools, neighborhoods, and their children's future. I've lived through rigid work schedules while trying to parent, coordinate childcare, and keep my job. I've seen how a simple schedule change can unlock a whole chain reaction from stress. So when I talk about this, it comes from a real experience plus research. Today I want to show you that flexible workplaces dramatically increase stress levels for single mothers because they destabilize childcare, threaten financial safety, and damage mental and physical health. Inflexible schedules create constant childcare instability. Single mothers already juggle limited and expensive childcare options. Many of these programs have strict pickup times with penalties for being even 5 minutes late. So when a boss suddenly changes a shift or adds a mandatory overtime or demands flexibility, the childcare system doesn't bend with us, it snaps. The American Psychological Association's 2023 report on working parents found that single mothers report some of the highest stress levels in the country directly because work schedules don't line up with childcare availability. And the worst part, many single moms live with a constant fear of discipline, write-ups, and termination simply because they have to pick their child up on time. So childcare stress hits first, but the second wave, financial strain, hits harder. Lack of workplace flexibility increases financial insecurity. Most single mothers work hourly jobs and the least flexible and the most punishable. 1 hour missed, that's groceries. 1 missed shift, that's rent. One boss who doesn't accommodate unplanned absences, that's a job loss. The U.S. Department of Labor reported in 2022 that single mothers are disproportionately penalized for taking time off due to unavoidable childcare emergencies. And here's the reality. If a child is sick, a daycare closes, or school gets out early, inflexible workplaces leave single moms with only 2 options: lose money or leave their kids without supervision. So now we have unstable childcare, unstable finances, and that brings us to the third and the most dangerous outcome: health. The stress becomes physically and mentally draining. Long-term stress isn't just being overwhelmed. Chronic stress rewires the brain. It causes exhaustion, sleep problems, high anxiety, and burnout. It weakens the immune system, it increases depression. And when parenting is a 24/7 job, single moms rarely get a break. According to the CDC's 2023 mental health data, parents under chronic stress report significantly higher rates of anxiety and depression, and those impacts spill over to their kids. Kids feel it, kids absorb it, and mothers carry the guilt of not being able to be fully present, even though the real issue is the system that refuses to accommodate them. So we know the problem, now let's talk what we can actually do. Rigid work rules disrupt child care, threaten income, and fuel chronic stress that harms both single mothers and their children. It's not just inconvenient, it's discouraging. Workplace flexibility is not a luxury for single mothers. It is a necessity for their health, stability, and long-term well-being. Call to action. If you work in management, advocate for flexible scheduling. If you're part of a workplace that can vote on policy, support it. If you're ever in a position to influence work culture, remember this. One small accommodation for a single mother can prevent a crisis for her child, and for the community around her. Workplace flexibility is not just good policy, it's good humanity.